We just have a couple of hours for the rest of the day, so we're just gonna drive a part of Skyline Drive in Shenandoah National Park. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and we're gonna head into the park now. Shenandoah National Park covers 200,000 acres of land with over 500 miles of hiking trails. There is an admission of $30 per vehicle, but it's free with a National Park Pass. Skyline Drive stretches 105 miles along the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains. The speed limit is just 35 miles an hour, so at a minimum the drive takes 3 hours, but with over 75 scenic overlooks, you will surely want to stop and enjoy the views. Okay, so yesterday we drove probably the northern third of Skyline Drive, and just stopped at some overlooks and went to one of the visitor centers. There's 2 visitor centers, one kind of up by the north entrance and one more in the middle of the park. And so we did the one up on the north side, which doesn't have a ton of stuff up there, but we talked to one of the rangers there for quite a bit. That was awesome. And we picked up the kids' junior ranger booklets. And but today we're back in the park, and we're really going to explore and hike. So that's the plan for today, is just to hike most of the day. So we're headed to, I think, Stony Man Trail right now. So we're gonna get out there and explore. Stony Man was a beautiful, easy hike to start our day. Emmett had recently finished studying botany and was very interested in all of the different plants we were seeing. Katya was studying biology and had just finished a unit on fungi and mushrooms, so she was telling us all about the different types of mushrooms we were finding. When we made it to the top of the trail, the clouds were still hanging low between the ridges. As a desert family from Arizona, we were blown away by the colors, the dense forest, and the feeling of being in the clouds. The dark Hallow Falls Trail leads down to a small waterfall. The hike down was fun, although there were a few areas we had to get around some slippery, muddy paths. After enjoying the waterfall and stopping to dip our feet in the chilly water, we turned around to head back up. The short, steep hike back up was a little tiring, but we are just getting our hiking legs under us on this adventure around the States. The kids all hailed the Bearfence rock scramble as their favorite hike of the day. We couldn't record the most fun parts of the hike as our hands were busy climbing on all fours through the rocks. There are parts of the hike where you are traversing the rocks near the edges of the mountain, and it isn't for the faint of heart.
He's just making
I
sure
am
you don't
faint of
fall
heart when it
backwards.
comes to cliffs and really struggled in a few parts. But we were rewarded at the top with a 360-degree view of the Shenandoah Valley. It was amazing and the highlight of our trip to Shenandoah National Park. right, we are done hiking for the day. We did 3 trails. We did Stony Man, we did Dark Hollow Falls, and we did Bearfence. Bearfence has 2 different routes. One is just a nice easy path, and the other is a big rock scramble. And
we didn't know what that meant, but
well,
now we do.
But when you got to the top, you got a 360-degree view of the whole valley. It was amazing. Beautiful, it was really beautiful. My nerves were a little shot by the time we were done with that, but it was awesome. I think Dominic tracks the distance on his phone, and it was like 5 miles altogether that we hiked today. Total like elevation increase we did was like 860 feet. Emmett, you're crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it was like 860 feet altogether going up, and then 860 feet going back down. Actually, on Dark Hollow Falls, you go down first, and then when you're nice and tired, you gotta hike it back up. So it was really fun. This is what a bunch of tired people look like. We're tired, but we had a really good day, and now we're gonna head home and rest. Outside of the national park is the Shenandoah River. We started our day at Shenandoah River Outfitters, where we watched a safety video, picked up our life vests and oars, and then were driven to the launch area.
All right, we're on a boat. So today we are rafting down the river.
We're gonna hit a branch.
We watched the safety video, but I'm not sure we're qualified to be out here. All right, today's activity is rafting.
On the Shenandoah River.
Rafting on the Shenandoah River. It's pretty calm right now. Those people have managed to fall out of theirs, so hopefully we don't do that. The water doesn't seem very cold though. It's like, it's supposed to be like 80 degrees today. It's a beautiful day. As we can see, there's a few clouds. So there's supposed to be a rapids part up here. I don't know, we'll see. So here's Dom.
It was a calm, quiet day rafting on the river, and we only saw a few other people.
No, it's not. The Shenandoah River is like as cold as that pool.
Emmett, you might want to sit on
We
this
are
thing.
approaching the ripples.
Emmett, why don't you sit on this thing?
Hold on tight.
We're on some ripples.
That was like a ride at Disneyland.
Tired?
Get it, bud. Are you turning us? Stop coming.
I am going to assume. I almost fell off the boat.
Super orange. Here we go. Do you see? I told you there'd be rapids. We No, he's fine. Yeah.
We spent a few hours on the river enjoying the small rapids, the wildlife, and the scenery. This part of the country is absolutely beautiful, and we have all decided that the Shenandoah Valley is an area we will come back to explore more someday.